We are never gonna be number one. Never gonna be number one. We are never gonna be number one. Never gonna be number one. We are never gonna be number one. Never gonna be number one. As always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of tonight's event? There was some major things that happened. Some major things that were amazing. Some things are like, all right, fine. Sure, whatever. We lost. We are Noah. And then We Are Noah is very small. That attendance is like, Koco, you're too harsh on Noah. You're too harsh on Japan. That audience, woo. Woo! 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 It's almost like selling hope and failing hurts your ticket sales. No. We got to be positive. There was a lot of positive coming out of this. There's some negative coming out of this. And there's a storyline as old as time. But I'll be the bad guy. But yeah. That's it. Pro Wrestling Noah. We always ask you win, loss, or tie. All right. The event, Noah Green Journey 2023 and Sendai. I'm reading the results off PW Mania, and I'd like to thank at High Five AMA and at Metal 0515 Noah. It seems like when it comes to the English speakers, there's not that many. I want to give a shout out to the English commentary team. They were trying to tell a story. Everyone's telling a story. You wouldn't have to tell the story if you were successful. All right, let's talk about the good. All right? They know they have a problem. On commentary, they know the problem. On t-shirts, they know they have a problem. The empty arena after having probably the best 2 years of Japanese pro wrestling and the hottest crowds in all of Japan, empty. They know they have a problem. And the way the wrestlers talk, they know they have a problem. But, we'll just, am I the only bad guy that's going to talk about it? Am I the only bad guy that's talking about it? Let's talk about the good. All right. Go is back. Go returns. That is awesome. All right. So there you go. The ladies, I know what I like about Japan. They do stuff that's important in the first, and they don't really brag about it. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, here we go. If this was an American company, we'd never hear the fucking end of it. The ladies made history. It's the first time there was a women's match on a Noah show. They have said they have to do it again. They already advertised another match. So there you go. I don't know if this is good or bad. It's just the way it is, because here's the thing. It's good for North Americans, but I don't know if it's good for Japanese. I don't know if it's good for women. Because if Noah has a women's division, New Japan has a women's division, why would people go watch others? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's one of those big age questions. Would you rather have your own show or be on the fucking bottom of the card? You know? I don't know. Like, it's weird. It's like history's going in reverse. You know, it's like, we have our own show and we're doing amazing things, and now we're just part of the men's show. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little negative looking at it, but the ladies kicked some ass. I didn't know much about it. They educated me, and it was fools. There was a big injury during the 6-man. Referee stopped the match as Extreme Tiger stopped moving. They still finished the match later. I think it became an all-out brawl, but it was just amazing lucha. So Extreme Tiger, we wish you nothing but the best. And of course, there was a huge announcement. Funaki, a great MMA legend, a great pro wrestling legend, going against Aoki, one of the greatest grapplers of all time, and I believe a martial arts rules contest. Yes, sir. GHC martial arts rules. If you like grappling, these are two of the probably best grapplers, two of the best grapplers in the world. Aoki being one of them, and I wouldn't kick Funaki out of bed because I can't out-grapple him. Pretend that made sense. Moving on. Miyawaki will be returning 29th April at Korakuen Hall from Mexico. So there you go. Those are the good things. And yeah, let's break it down. Opening journey, Anthony Green defeats Osawa. Suzuki, Timothy Thatcher, and Huxley. Sorry, I mispronounced. I'm even see. My Japanese friends always feel relieved when I also mess up English-speaking names. I'm just not good with the names. I'm not good with the names. Defeated Nomura, Okada, and Legacy. We'll see more of Huxley, Thatcher, and Suzuki later. And the singles match, Wild and Free. Yuki beats Natsu. 10-man tag team, Might Makes Right. Kano, Kongo won. Kongo won that one. And it was nice to see Ninja Mac. And then this was the match. It was super fast, but because of the Extreme Tiger getting injured, they had to stop it, and then they continued the match going all over. So there you go. So it was a fun cruiserweight style match, lucha style match, but there was an injury. And I think even though it was such a great match, everyone was thinking of Extreme Tiger. Segura and Taniguchi defeat Masa and Daiki. I thought that was a mistake, but that led into the tag team feud and Segura's team breaking up, and that will give the shot to Thatcher and Huxley. I didn't know which of the three, so there you go. That's who's going to get the title shot next. It seems like they knew they were in trouble, and they were booking around and making new feuds, which is good for the future. It's not going to be all negative. As I said, the athletes, huge win. Booking, huge L. People are going to blindly defend it. Defend the crowd. Defend the audience. Defend where it's been in 1 year. There you go. So that... Yep. All right. So Segura wins. Yohei and Taduska defeat Ogawa and Eita. Ogawa and Eita fought as they always do. Dr. Wagner. So far, all the championships have switched hands. I'm like, oh God, are they gonna fucking do this old? Everyone switches titles except the main event. But Dr. Wagner Jr., son of Dr. Wagner Jr., defeats Jack Morris. This started off as a really slow match, but really picked up. I enjoyed it and would love to see it again. Jack Morris really impressed me in this match. So the last time I talked about him, I'm like, oh, he looks amazing. And sometimes, like body-wise, he looks amazing. But sometimes in a ring, he's hit or miss. And I thought this was a huge hit. Hayata defeats Amakusa and calls out Ninja Mac. And you know me, I love Ninja Mac, so that should be a lot of fun and exciting. And yeah, I just thought, I don't know, I wasn't feeling this match, and the commentary wasn't pretty fucking rough on it. It was like, this probably shouldn't have happened. Who knows? He was injured. I was like, all right. And then of course the GHC Heavyweight Championship, the Lunatic Gate. Jake Lee defeats Nakajima, and probably about 20-plus minute match. Not the worst match, not the best match in the world, but let me tell you a story. Because Noah, and this is going to be an insult towards Impact, so I apologize to Impact, has become Impact. And people will be like, no, you're being too rough. You're being the bad guy. Let me tell you a story about a company that was number 4 and about to go bankrupt. That company came up with an idea. That idea is We Are Noah, and they know it's fucking dead. Read the t-shirts, read the commentary, read it, look at the crowd. It's dead. But they came up with this idea. They sold hope. They said, we will be the wrestling company you fucking deserve. Then they shot up to number 2, and then for about a year, maybe more, we'll say a year, they were the hottest thing in Japan. And they were giving us what we wanted. And then everyone was scared. Well, what happens when Muta retires? People are here to see Muta. Muta's on the run. And I was a fucking fool thinking that, no, they were going to do it. I had no idea they were going to drop as fucking fast as they dropped. And just like Ghetto, when AEW left, this one was worse. Ghetto, I am sorry. This is a way worse drop. All right, so they're number 2. They're hot as fuck. A lot of people in the country see him as number 1. They're getting the ads. They're getting media. Everyone's getting attention. And then this number 2 company becomes 1A1. And then they work with the other company, which, by the way, Tokyo Dome would have been sold out without New Japan. And they get swept. So your champion lost to their champion. All your champions lost. So then you're like, all right, well, I guess we'll be number 2. But then number 3, you sign a guy from number 3, and he becomes champ and beats everyone. So you went from 4 to 1, and by your decisions, dropped to 2 or 3 in what, weeks? Months? Once again, this is not the athlete's fault. And here's the thing. People are going to defend Noah because they are. That's, especially English speakers will defend it. The fucking place was dead. Compare that to a year ago. Compare that. We are Noah. We are going to change the world. It's, all right. Jake Lee's your champ. That's cool. I mean, this is the storyline they're going to pitch. They lost their way. Jake Lee is going to keep beating them. They're never going to get their revenge on New Japan. And then in about a year, someone from Noah is going to beat Jake Lee. That's, as the kids would say, mid as fuck. Once again, not the athlete's problem. Athletes are amazing. Their style of wrestling is amazing. Mid as fuck. And are we just going to wait? All right, tell us when you're ready. Yeah, maybe I'm the bad guy. The English commentary team didn't seem to fucking think. The t-shirts, we are Noah will return. Where did we go? Where the fuck did we go? We go on vacation? We took time off? We are Noah will return. When? Wake me up when September comes. Here's the thing. If you're okay with their style of wrestling being number 2 forever, then go for it. But that is not the product they sold to the Japanese audience. They sold hope and didn't fucking deliver. They sold hope saying, don't worry, we got your back, and didn't fucking deliver. They said, we know that you want a certain style of professional wrestling, and you didn't fucking deliver. And now wait, how long do we have to wait? How long we gotta wait? Who is Jake Lee is fucking Marufuji? Is he gonna beat Jake Lee? Probably not. How long do we have to wait until the product's fucking good? Like, here's the thing. We got swept. But we're like, oh, okay, well, fucking, let's get Nakajima. He's the baddest motherfucker on the planet. At least he could save us. All right, no. He ain't gonna save us. So, Jake Lee is gonna be fucking good-looking guys and defeat champ after champ after champ. And in 7 months, if Jesus fucking Christ, will we even have an audience then? In 7 months, maybe a year, some fucking hero will come and save us. Just a few weeks ago, we're talking fucking weeks, you sold out the fucking Tokyo Dome. And I said, no, Noah will keep doing good. They are going to do well past Noah's retirement. I was fucking wrong. Once again, not the athlete's fault. But you sold hope. And you delivered Jake Lee. All right. All right. That's the thing. I don't think I think the companies or days of companies being good are over. I think you're just going to have to go from company to company following the best matches and just realize that bookers and storylines are going to get in the way of the best matches every fucking time. And here's the thing. If I'm wrong, where the fuck was the audience? If I'm wrong, why does your shirt fucking say, "We are Noah will return"? Where did it go? Where did it go? The athletes are amazing. I'm going to give it a win. You keep talking, Noah, about international audience. You have Rick 1982, and you have 4 or 5 English speakers on Twitter. You had everyone watching you at the Tokyo Dome. You couldn't have a bigger floor, and you pooped on it. Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get? Which fucking foreigner are you going to get to freaking recover? Who are you going to sign? You fucked up. It wasn't the athletes. It wasn't the fans. It was you. Now, if you're okay with Noah being number 2, if you're okay with, hey, they'll have 3 or 4 good matches a night, if that's good enough, then it will always be a win. But for some small hope, for us living on this island, we thought you were more than just 3 or 4 good matches. I don't even know how the fuck I'm doing this, dude. Rick, how you doing? Rick's probably the only one watching this. Love you, Rick. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. I am KocoSports on Twitch. Feel free to interact with me there live almost every single day. And KocoSports on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace. I don't know if I have a MySpace. Yokohama. And we are never going to be number 1. Never going to be number 1. We are never going to be number 1. Never going to be number 1. With that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.